Right, so what's going on in the world of women's football? Well, over the weekend, I came to learn that London City Lionesses have parted ways with their head coach, Jocelyn Prêcheur. I think that's how you say his name anyway. And this came as a surprise to me, and I'm sure the news would have surprised many others as well. I mean, London City Lionesses, they're doing well for themselves this season. Like, a lot of them, a lot of fans were expecting them to be relegation strugglers, and yet they currently find themselves like what, sixth in the league. They've won five, lost six of their 11 games, and I think to myself, like, to start the season with one win in your opening 3 games, okay, that's raving alarm bells at another club. But for London City Lionesses, look, it's your first ever top flight season, so you need time to gel, or at least that's what I believed anyway. So so the sacking comes as a surprise, as yeah, their start to the league wasn't great, but since then they did notch up two more back-to-back wins, and that was either side of a 1-0 loss to Chelsea. But I find this news very weird, as if the club were say like 11th, 12th, then the news would have been a lot more understandable. But at, at first I was really confused, but then I came across this. Yeah, from that quote, for me anyway, this provides some more context into why the decision to sack Preacher was made. Like, Michel Kang wants London City Lionesses to challenge a lot among the likes of Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester City, Barcelona, Lyon, maybe Wolfsburg even. I mean, she wants the club to become that type of caliber of team, rather than to just like consolidate themselves in top flight. Like, she wants the clubs like properly challenge. But I think that the sacking is harsh, given where where London City Lionesses are in this league. Like, they're not 11th or 12th. They're in and around the top six, which is an exceptional start for 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 such a club. And I think to myself, can London City Lionesses become a big club in the long term? Of course, for me, I'd like to see it happen, but in the short term, I don't think that's going to happen. But we shall see what Michel Kang does with the club. Looking at this news has Wrexham in mind, and Wrexham, they're not doing too badly in the Championship. Well, they like what, they're mid-table in the second division. And how many points are they off playoffs at the moment? Like what, 7 or something like that? So they're not doing too badly. But I really do hope that the owners, whose name escapes me, like someone please tell me in the comments, yeah, we do hope that the Wrexham owners don't do what Michel Kang has just done at London City Lionesses and sack Phil Parkinson. Because looking at Wrexham, they're not doing too badly in the league. They're not exactly relegation strugglers at the moment, although, given the nature of a championship, they could be if they don't start picking up wins. But going back to London City Lionesses, I really do think that the sacking is harsh, but Michel Kang wants London City Lionesses to not just be a club who saunters in the top flight, but rather takes the bull by its horns, if that makes sense. But what are your thoughts on the news? Like, of course, the news of his sacking is harsh, but what are your thoughts anyway? Do you think that Jocelyn Prêcheur deserved more time at the club, or has Michelle Kang made the right decision here? And where do you think the club can go towards the rest of this season? And how do you see the club going next season? I'd like to know what you think.